instructor for today. I work in the Glendale Library Makerspace, and I'm going to show you how to make these super cute yarn pom-poms today. They're really fun to make. They're super easy to make as well. It takes 5 steps to complete. But first, I want to go over the supplies that you'll need. You should have picked up a maker kit at the library, and then you'll also need a couple items from home. So let's take a look at the supplies. You'll need your yarn. You should have 2 wooden dowels, 2 cardstock donut tools, a pencil, some glue, a pair of very sharp scissors, a ruler, and a piece of paper. If you have all these supplies ready to go, then you're ready to start the project. I'm ready, so let's get started. The first thing that you're going to need are your donut tools. This wheel, you're going to need both of them, and you're going to place them together like this. And our first step is wrapping the yarn around the donut wheel. So find the 2 open ends. You should have 2 colors on your wheel. So what's going to happen is your pom-pom is going to be multicolored. And you just wrap the yarn like this. You hold the empty yarn, hold the end of the yarn, and gently secure it with the other yarn. Like that. And what you're doing is you're not fairly loosely wrapping the yarn around this wheel. You don't want to pull too tight, because in the second step, we're going to cut the yarn off the wheel. And if it's too tight, you're going to have a really hard time. So I'm just wrapping my yarn around this wheel, leaving it a little bit loose, not too tight. And I'm going to be doing this probably about 100 times. So if you want to count, you can count 100 times, or if you just want to wrap it around 5 times completely and not count every stroke, you can do it that way too. Okay, so when you've wrapped it around about 5 times completely around the wheel, or 100 singular times, or maybe even a little more, then you're just going to stop and leave a tail like that. And you're going to hold your yarn like this. You want to hold it fairly tightly. And this is the cut step, step 2. You're going to go in between the yarn right here, just like this, and cut. First, I'm going to grab all of these so they don't fall off, and cut right along the top, just like so. You gotta be careful to hold all that yarn. And now I'm just going to trim off my yarn here, and while I'm holding this, I'm going to cut a 10-inch piece of yarn. You can use your ruler like that. Just need 1 piece, and I'm going to place it between the 2 cardstocks. Oops, there's some here that I didn't cut. I went back and I got those. So there's some more that I missed. So I'm going back and trimming them. Right, so now they're all trimmed. Now I'm going through that wheel just like so. And now I'm going to tie a knot. Really tight, and I'm going to shake the loose ones free. So some got away, that's okay. And now I'm going to go back around again, just to make sure that I get it nice and tight. I'm going to tie a knot right here. So I'm going to pull really tight, and I'm going to tie a knot and another knot. I'm double knotting it. And then I'm going to go through to the other side just because I'm extra cautious. And tie another knot on this side. Now I can pull those cardstock wheels off and shake them out, and that's your pom-pom. So guy is a little bit uneven. He needs a haircut, so I just trimmed those pieces that were long off. And our third step was tying it off, which we just did. Now the fourth step is to give it a good haircut. So, because some of these yarns are uneven, see how they're not even, and we want it to be nice and even like this one. So to do that, we're going to take our paper, because we're going to make a little bit of a mess, and the paper is going to catch the mess. And then you take one donut tool and you push your pom-pom onto it like this. Open it up. You want to open it up and push out all those pieces of yarn. And then sandwich it with the other side. So you're basically making a pom-pom sandwich. So you want to make sure that these cardstock donut wheels are the same, are matching each other on each side. Just like this. So now on top of your paper, so you don't make a big mess, you're going to trim all these extras right here. See all these extras? Once you've trimmed one side, then you flip it over and work on the other side. You want all of these pieces of yarn to be about the same length. That's pretty good. So now I'm going to take that off, and hopefully you kept your mess on your paper. So all you have to do when you're done is take your paper and dump it in the trash, and then you don't have a big mess on your table. You take your wood dowel and you take your glue, and so I'm just putting some glue on the edge of the dowel, really easy there. Put your cap back on. And then you find the center of the pom-pom. Remember we tied that knot around it, so I'm going to try to find the center where that tie is, and I'm just going to literally stick my dowel into the center there, and it's getting caught in the center between the yarn that I tied. So, and the glue is just going to help secure it there. So I'm squishing it down just to hold it in place. But there you have it. Congratulations, you finished your pom-pom. I like to put mine in a vase or give it to a friend for a gift. You could even make a second pom-pom because you have another dowel and some extra yarn. So if you want to watch the video again and make another one, you can. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had a great time. I hope you did too. Bye.